Hey, what's up, you guys? Christmas Eve is right around the corner. And that means loads of excuses for why mommy and daddy weren't able to get a certain gift. But in this episode of People of Yu-Gi-Oh!, we aren't going to be talking about those excuses. We're going to be talking about the players who make excuses every time they lose. Here we go. So when you're playing at locals, everybody kind of has their little excuse for why they lost. Oh, I didn't draw good. Oh, he sacked me. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody makes excuses, whatever. It's kind of normal. We all make them and then kind of move on. Right? Well, no, not quite right. Because there's some players who always, and I repeat, always have an excuse for why they lost. They can never, ever, ever accept a loss for what it is. They know who they are. There are a lot of people like this in my locals. I can point to several. Couple in particular. These people just, the excuses that they really don't stop. Like y'all don't know. Like, I wasn't thinking. He didn't tell me that he played that. I wasn't looking that way. Should have done this the other way. I misread this card. I fucked up. Like stuff like that. Just these crazy excuses, And then there's the if game. If I'd have drawn this, if I'd have done this, if he hadn't have done this, if I'd have Veilered, if I'd have Maxied, if I would have used this then instead of then, if I'd have seen this in my grave, if I'd have seen that in the grave, if I'd have noticed he had that card set, oh, he set it over there, I couldn't see it, I thought that was part of his hand, oh, this, that, the other, oh, I haven't played this deck before, oh, I didn't know. If you lost, you lost. You can't play the if game, sorry, tough luck. That shit's really annoying because there are a lot of players who do it, and the thing is, they try to basically devalue your win. Like, they try to make it seem as if they're better than you, and in a normal situation, they would have easily beaten you and your sorry deck and sorry play and everything like that. They just lost because, well, oh, they didn't see it. Oh, they weren't thinking. Oh, they didn't notice. You didn't tell them that you had Necrogarna in your grave. Oh, they forgot to effect Veiler, slipped their mind, whatever. People like that. I'm sorry, but if you do that shit, no. There aren't excuses for losing. There's no use in playing the if game. You should have been paying attention. You should have been thinking. It's your fault you lost. That's about it. I mean, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts. And a lot of these players, they do it and they think that they're like great players or something, and they just make these mistakes. So unfortunate for them. They just didn't know, didn't see, didn't think. And who can really attribute all those things to? That's right. So, hate those people. Do you have people like that at your locals? How do you usually respond when people make excuses? I feel like everybody can make an excuse and move on, but whenever you dwell on it or just continuously just do it and like keep going on about it, even after the game, I only lost in round 2 because of this, and whatever, or like they just continue to make more and more excuses. Would've won if. Doesn't matter. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But yeah, how do you respond to these people? Do you just kind of take it in stride? That's usually what I do when they make excuses. I just kind of grin and agree. But how do you respond? Stupid computer, turn on. How do you respond? How does it usually go? Just let me know, leave comments. I want to see them. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to thumbs up, favorite, share it, subscribe for more. Maybe leave me suggestions for what I can talk about. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And I hope you all have a great Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. It's coming up really soon, so I hope you guys all have a great Christmas. And next time I talk to you, should be the new year or close. I don't know. Bye, guys.